normal in football, and this is just one of such.
All right, interesting. But then other games still ongoing. PSG still losing here. Frankie de Jong goes into the referee's books. But then we would also be keeping you updated with the other games that are currently ongoing. But Nuno Mendes looks like he's picked up a knock, and he would receive some medical treatment, and he should be fine, because PSG would always count on him, to help solidify the defense.
If Nuno Mendes were to go off injured, that would disrupt everything, because already they are losing four or five key players who start. Yeah, so if he should also be forced, it's going to be a field day for Lamine Yamal and for the what's the name, the substitute, because it is, you see, barring the first 15 minutes, Lamine Yamal has got quiet a bit because Nuno Mendes has done a great job on him.
Interesting, but the ball into the box headed out, and this should be a dangerous ball, but then cleared by Barcelona, and it looks like chances are really falling to PSG. Half chances though, but it all depends on how they manage. Oh, but that was on almost Hail Mary pass, but just couldn't go through. And let's know where you're watching us from. Let's hear from you. What do you have to say about this particular game? Because we are giving away some goodies. Alright, so flag goes up. Lamine Yamal has been adjudged to have overrun that ball, filling in the boots of the legendary Lionel Messi. Would never come easy. Lionel Messi, the 8-time recipient of the Ballon d'Or, the most in the history of the award. That ball has been cleared. Oh, that was not a good challenge, but PSG, they try to just work their way out of trouble, and they do so. The ball to Pacho, Ilya Zabani, and Barcelona would now have some defending to do to Achraf Hakimi, and now it's Achraf, but then PSG would give the ball away cheaply to Barcelona, and Barcelona would just take over possession. That chip ball trying to find Rashford. Yes, gets to Rashford, but how decisive can he be? And Zabani clears it. He barely gets or moves a foot wrong. Ilya Zabani, what a player he is. But then it's now PSG, and this is a counter-attacking move again, which sets Mbaye up one-on-one with Jules Koundé. Mbaye against Koundé. Can he feed? Oh, that was a poor ball. And again, the attack of PSG, letting them down each and every time they make an incursion.
Well, I thought he was going to use his player as a decoy, you understand? Just cut it, and then you see, PSG have been dominant when it comes to their defensive play, you understand? But the balls in the final third are the problem now, because you realize Mayuba, and that there's a lack of understanding. There's a lack of clear-cut idea as to what they have to do. You understand? That is what has been lacking currently, because the balls are now finding the spaces. The balls are now going upfield. But what do they do with the final balls? That is where the problem is right now.
All right, so that's the bane for PSG. It's now Vitinha as well to shake off that challenge. Initially, another challenge there, but Vitinha, once in control, you don't always know that he'll pick up a pass. Unfortunately, his misplaced pass led to, wow, that was a good header there by Paul Kebasi to read that ball. And I said it, but the ball over the top, and that wouldn't even be on target to start off with. Not to talk of troubling the goalkeeper, Lucas Cavalier. But we're really seeing quality on display here. But sometimes it's questionable, especially in the final third. Some of the decision-making of both of these teams haven't really been that so smooth. Nuno Mendes, good ball. Back to Nuno Mendes. And he'll jet off again on his bike. And Nuno Mendes, will he be tripped? No, this time he won't. But he does well. And this should be the equalizer. And yes, it is. And Nuno Mendes sets up Mbaye Mayulu for the equalizer. You can smell the quality. What about Nuno? And see, he needs to be their number 10. Because with this kind of display, you can't be playing as a left back. Nuno Mendes is just ridiculous.
Ridiculous in that he could drive the ball. And Josiah, I am very, very happy that the goal has come as a result of what we had spoken about.
Exactly.
Being able to drive the ball into the final third of, because when you put on the pressure, when you pile on the pressure, Barcelona is going to carve because there are spaces. And it's the same space that what Nuno Mendes found. And it is great when you watch football like this. When you talk about football, when you see what is happening, you say it, and then the players on the pitch do exactly what you want them to do, and then it leads to something. Because at the end of the day, you would have to carve out chances against Barcelona for you to be able to get point. And you see, it is just about getting the equalizer.
Exactly.
After getting the equalizer, then it gives you the impetus